Today we're going to cook vegan cauliflower fritters. What you're going to need to do first of all is to cook your cauliflower whole just until it's tender. Then you're going to need to slice it up into nice little chunks and put them into a marinade. The marinade is made really simply by adding some parsley, chopped parsley, quarter of a teaspoonful of cumin, quarter of a teaspoonful of white pepper and a pinch of salt. That is combined with a tablespoonful of olive oil and a tablespoonful of sherry vinegar. You can add a little bit more vinegar to it, as with all of the ingredients, depending on how much cauliflower you're doing. But that's for an average sized cauliflower. That then was all mixed around, and you keep turning the cauliflower for a half an hour to an hour for it to marinate. In the meantime, we're going to make the batter. Now, this contains no egg or animal products. You need 4 ounces of flour, and to that 4 ounces of flour you're going to add a teaspoonful of salt, a teaspoonful of chopped parsley and a teaspoonful of white pepper. You will have reserved some of the stock from the cauliflower, so a quarter of a pint of that goes in. Make a well in your flour, and you will need to add the water bit by bit, mixing around until you get the consistency of wallpaper paste, or a thick paint really I should say. And just mixing it quite quickly to make sure that it doesn't become lumpy. And then once this has happened, you'll need to set this batter aside, and you can see it's like a thick paint consistency now. That needs setting aside, and as there's not going to be any egg added to that, it will need setting aside for 3 to 4 hours. And this is one that has been stirred for 3 to 4 hours. You can actually make this batter the night before and leave it in the fridge overnight. The longer you can leave it, the better. And this one has been left for several hours and is now a nice thick paint consistency and is ready for our cauliflower that was also marinated around an hour ago. The vegetable oil should be nice and hot, but we'll check to see if it's ready. The vegetable oil is now a nice consistency. What we're simply going to do is take our marinated cauliflower and coat it thoroughly in the batter. And then we're going to pop that into the hot oil. And it just wants to cook for a few minutes until it's a lovely golden crispy brown. Just ensure if you're using a pan of hot fat that it doesn't actually stick to the bottom. And it's starting to brown out now, just a few more moments and it should be ready. And these are really great as starters, but they're also fantastic just served as a light snack with a salad. And you get the lovely sort of tangy taste of the sherry vinegar coming through. Lovely golden brown colour, and that's a cauliflower fritter.